So you're moving to Boise, Idaho, and you might be coming from California. We have one of those residents here right now, and actually one of our partners here in real estate. So what we're going to be doing is really asking the questions that you have coming from California, moving to Idaho. So if you are moving anywhere outside of Idaho down here to Boise, well, we're going to be discussing all those things you need to know, and we're getting after it right now. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Wilkie with the Living in Boise channel. If this is your first time to this channel, you want to learn everything about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, play, and what it's like to move here from California. Make sure you tap that subscribe button, click the little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. And we are honestly getting phone calls, emails, texts every day from people moving and relocating here, and we absolutely love it. So thinking about moving here, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, weekends, we got your back when moving to Boise, Idaho. All right, Scott. So Cali to Boise, first and foremost, was it a huge shock coming here? And were you always looking at Idaho for a reason to move here?
I looked at a few other places.
Yeah.
The reason why I chose Idaho is because it's a 10-hour drive back to the Bay Area. If I want to go home, I can leave in the morning and get back and see my friends in the afternoon. The proximity of everything, just the space out here is why. And
it's crazy for us locals to like realize how big this town's getting, but from people coming out, like this is still rural farm town.
Oh yeah, I mean you drive right down the street and you'll see a bunch of housing tracts, and then you'll see a farm, and then another housing tract mixed in the middle. You just don't see that in California.
Does it kind of remind you of California maybe 20, 30 years ago? You know, some of the rural areas up north?
Yeah, some of the places in the East Bay. I actually live in Boise over by the hills, so some of that area reminds me of like Danville and Alamo and Walnut Creek area.
It's an area that is very popular. Let's just roll right into that. 2 or 3 areas, when moving here, and now that you've been able to see a lot of this, what are 2 or 3 areas you just love or that really spark you, and why?
Star, Eagle, and North Boise. And the reason why, the proximity to the hills, being able to see the snow, and if I want to go up and go fishing and things like that, the highway's right there, 55 to go up.
Yep. So Star, Eagle, all of those, if you look on the map, you're going to see Boise. They're all going to be up to the northwest, and even heading out to, Star and Eagle are connected. Now you're getting into the Middletons and the Caldwells. And we were talking about this earlier as we've been helping clients. You talked about like a rural loan and being able to, develop down in Nampa and stuff. Let's talk about the difference of like Nampa, Caldwell compared to maybe an Eagle.
Nampa, up and coming, one of the hottest places in the United States right now to move to in the nation. I mean, great schools, brand new houses. You got great builders down there. Toll Brothers, Coleman Homes. You got Hayden and a few others. Yep. The lots are huge. Price is affordable. I mean, people from California are coming here and just dumping cash and getting a brand new home. No payments, anything. That's right. Property taxes are low.
Yeah, and even like if you're bringing your business, it's a lot more business friendly around here than California with the regulations and stuff. One other thing, moving to a new area, how easy has it been for you to learn your way around?
Learn my way around? It's a grid. It's like a tic-tac-toe board, up and down, up and down and across. Yeah. You can't really get lost driving around here. And the one thing is even if you are lost, you look at the mountains like right now, they have snow on them. So drive towards the snow-covered mountains, either north or south, and you'll get back to where you're going to be around here. Sorry to laugh about it, but it's true. It's really easy to get around in Boise area.
I think just, when you move to these areas, it can be, a little confusing, and it's just really going to boil down to lifestyles at the end of the day. That's really it. When you're moving here, and that's really important too, we have these conversations over a Zoom call typically. Is like, what are you moving here for? It could be for a job. It could be just for a just flat out lifestyle. And we do see, if you want to be tucked into the mountains or something, living up Star, Middleton, those areas is going to be really close to the mountains. You come Nampa, you're right next to the rivers, the Snake and all that. So it's completely different lifestyles, but yet you're only separated by a farm road that runs north or south by Pretty 20 much. Minutes. So it will be, when you reach out, we'll ask those questions, and then, he can really relate to when you're moving. So the other thing is like the lifestyle. Obviously, you're big outdoors. You love the fishing, and it's a whole different style of outdoors in California to here. But are you finding it, readily available?
Oh, yeah, readily. You can fish here 365 days a year. Yeah. Does not matter. People get scared of the snow, but we got another agent in our office who was trout fishing the other day, fly fishing on one of the rivers around here, and he said he caught about 15 or 20 trout, all 2, 3, 4, and 5 pounders, browns and rainbows. You got your side-by-side, your 4x4 action out here. We have Bogus Basin from downtown Boise, 45 minutes to go skiing, open until 10 o'clock every single night.
Right.
Inexpensive.
And areas that, they are, it's funny, being born and raised in Idaho and like the McCalls and the Sun Valleys, like they were not really discovered. Now it's like where all the actors and everybody lives, but you have some of the most iconic snowmobiling and skiing just 2, maybe 3 hours to the north up in McCall area. I call that the little Lake Tahoe.
Exactly. For people from California, Payette Lake is like Lake Tahoe without the casinos.
Yep.
Same feel, everything. Little breweries and restaurants around the lake.
Yep.
And you got Tamarack up there, and plus just the drive through Cascade Valley up there. It's it's gorgeous. It's one of those picturesque valleys that you see with green and old farms and everything around it.
So a drive back in the day in the Bay Area, 2 to 3 hours was like maybe 5 miles, and now you can get like to basically halfway through the state of Idaho.
I got buddies that are driving from Danville down to Apple, which is 50 miles in the Bay Area. They're spending over 2 hours each way in their car every day.
Yeah.
I can go 50 miles here in about 45 minutes or an hour. Rush hour traffic, maybe an hour.
Yeah. So that's one thing, though, too, that, as more people are coming, for those reasons, we're thinking there's too many. But the good thing about Boise, maybe you can touch on this, too, is like it is a lot of farmland and flat. So they're able to scale and build these roads out wider, right, so that the traffic isn't packed in. I did some time up in North Idaho, and you're surrounded by lakes, mountains, streams. It is a lot more difficult for them to expand those highways and grow. But here, I mean, even just since you've been here, they've already been widening roads.
Oh, yeah.
They're planning for this growth.
Yeah, I've been here 14 months.
Yeah.
So, yeah, everything's getting ready for it. I mean, they're ready for the growth here.
They're ready for it, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of big corporations here now, too.
Mm-hmm. And that's one thing. Yeah, I mean, now it's not just coming for the lifestyle. There is some corporate structure, which, back in Idaho, we were talking, me and Shawn a lot. I was like, we grew up in Idaho, and our goal was to get out of Idaho, like because it was so small. It was farm town. We wanted to, and I had a lot of friends who moved to California because it was just like we all wanted to go there now, and we see everybody kind of retreating back because now you can either work at home or from wherever. But you touched on it a little bit ago. A lot of our clients relocating here. Toll Brothers is a big name. You're finding it in multiple cities. We've been helping clients. Why, to you, is that Toll Brothers name so good?
Why? Because it reminds people of the homes that they bought in California, Nevada, Arizona, and coming here. It's just a comfort. You got a quality builder. You're getting a quality home, and it makes people feel comfortable that they're moving from something they know, and they can find the same thing up here that they've had at home.
Yeah, for
wherever
sure.
They're coming from.
Are you finding it difficult? Obviously, I mean, this is one of the hottest markets, but things that you're taking from being in a market in California that 20 years ago, this was the market there, right?
So it was the market when I came here last year, so it hasn't changed.
Is there things that you're taking from your experience, 20 plus years, especially over in California, and using it here because of how many offers, that are being put on?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because of that hot market. So kind of talk about the relatable, what you're really finding that you do, especially the communication. That's one thing.
Communication with the agents out here. Huge. I'm finding a lot of the agents here are kind of new and they don't really communicate enough with the other agent. That's a big thing. And then just talking about terms.
Yep.
Finding out what terms the sellers want to get out of their house. Once you find terms, it makes it easier to write your contract and get things accepted because you're on the same page with the seller.
Yeah.
You need to be on the same page to get accepted. If you're not, then you just make for a Lombard Street deal, I guess, crookedy road, roller coaster ride, whatever you want to call it. But
the thing about this is relocation too. You have to think of it as, when this listing agent gets 5, 10, 15, 20 offers, they're going to be looking at those, right? So the phone calls, that's something that, he's been helping, and Shawn and Lisa, we have just embodied ourselves to make sure we're reaching out, and not only us, but our lender partners. We really are reaching out to that listing agent because as a listing agent and a homeowner here sees someone from out of state, they think that deal is not as strong as a local one because the local person's walked through the house. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. So that's something that, reaching out, getting ahead of the curve, getting all of your ducks in a row is really going to help you with that relocation here to Boise. And last but not least, the weather here. Is it too cold? Has it really not been as bad as you thought?
It's not as bad as I thought. I moved here, like I said, 14 months ago. I think last year we had a 4 inches of snow and it melted by 11 o'clock in the morning. I think this year, what have we had so far? We're at what, January 18th or 19th today? Maybe like 3 inches, and it was gone by 11 o'clock in the morning. That's so right. Weather's gorgeous. There's not a cloud in the sky today. It's just beautiful. I mean, the golf courses are crowded with it 40 degrees out here. People are playing golf. They're doing it's activity here.
People look at us crazy. I mean, our kids still wear shorts and stuff. You know, you'll catch us, but it can be cold. If you do not like cold, period, you know, this may not be your spot, but you do get a lot of sunny days. That will be a huge, if you're looking at maybe like the Coeur d'Alene, Idaho versus the Boise of the North for the South, the Southern Idaho, I mean, you're going to deal with more wind down here, and it can be dry. I mean, your hands crack like crazy. So get that lotion game up. But the North, you know, you're going to be tucked into way more mountains, way more trees, and you can get sopped in with more snow. So if you do like a lot more snow, it would be North. But the weather down here definitely.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yep. And you're going to get, you know, 325 days, they say, on average of golfing. So you can almost golf year round in this environment. But that's what's so crucial is lifestyle, what you're moving here for, and getting ahead. There is so many people moving and relocating here, so you got to have all of your ducks in a row. That's exactly what we pride ourselves on. But the only way that we can help you is you have to reach out. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, weekends, we got your back with moving to Boise, Idaho. And until the next video, we'll catch you later.